All right, so let's talk through this situation where I have an original price that I don't know, a percent of discount that I know is 75%, and a sell price that would be $50. So if I'm drawing a picture of this situation, here's what I'm looking at. So this entire bar represents the original price. So this is the 100%, this is everything. Original price is always 100%, and I don't know what it is. So here, we'll call it X. So I don't know what amount of money this whole bar represents. I do know that I'm going to discount it by 75%. So basically, I am taking away 75% of the cost of the item. And when I take away that 75%, what I'm left with is 25%. So as an equation, I'm really saying that my original price as a percent, which is 100% of some number X, take away my discount, which in this case, I am taking away 75% of X. And what that's going to leave me with is my sell price. And my sell price, 100% of something minus 75% of something, is 25% of X. And usually when you write equations like this, you don't write it in percent form, you write it in decimal form. So 100% is really one whole. So 1X minus 0.75X is equal to 0.25X, or 25% of X. And I know that my sell price is going to be $50. So what I don't know is I don't know how much my discount is as a dollar amount, because if I knew that, I would just take 50 plus that number to go back to my original starting price. And I don't know what I'm starting at. So to solve this problem, here's how you have to think it through. So we're going to go back to our whole part is equal to some percent of the whole. The whole amount is my original price, which I don't know. Whole amount and original price are always going to be the same thing. Now, the percent that I'm paying for, so if you look at this picture, I have 75% taken away, but I don't know what that is as an amount. If I did know what that was, I would be able to use the 75% and enter in this part for the amount that I'm losing. The stuff that I have that's across from each other in this picture is right here. So I am paying for 25% of the item. So 25% of what whole amount would be 50. And to solve this equation, 0.25 times X, I'm just going to divide both sides by 0.25. This is going to cancel out. And X is going to equal 50 divided by 0.25. So let's pull up my calculator. Now let's work that out. 50 divided by 0.25. And I'm looking at 200. So this right here is $200. So my original price is 200. So this number ended up being 200, and the amount that was discounted ended up being 150. Now, let's take a look at basically the same situation, but with different information in the problem. And what I mean by that is I have the same original price, $200. I have the same percent of discount, 75%. Let's say I was asked for the sale price. This kind of question right here, I feel like students tend not to have as much of an issue with because it's a little bit easier to think through. If your percent of discount is 75%, you can just say, okay, well, if I'm taking away 75%, so 75% of 200 is equal to what number? And that's the 150. So that's my discount though. So realize, my percent of discount was 75%. So this number represents the discount. So if it's $200 and I have that discount of 150, 200 minus the 150 leaves me with a sale price of $50.